Hey cham, so welcome back again to this channel. So in our last video, we looked at some workbook and worksheet fundamentals. Today we'll be looking at some basic navigations in Microsoft Excel. I won't waste any time explaining anything. Let's just get started.
All right, so the first basic navigation we're going to be looking at is going to be how to move around the worksheet. Although in our last video we stopped at the first data inputted here, blessing by Rowan, so I had to fill for the rest for other. So I can just change this. I want to rename this from data analysis to just sales record, sales reports, or let's say sales record instead. Sales record. Okay, so let's say I want to hide the rest, the remaining reports, the remaining sheets here. Just hide them, hide, and hide. Okay, so I have just this left. So the first basic navigation I'm looking at is how to move around the worksheet. So to move around the worksheet, we're making use of some keys on our keyboard on your laptop, or keypads, whatever you call it, on your laptop or your system. So we want to look at the arrow keys. We can use the arrow keys to navigate through the worksheet. So when you press your right arrow key, you can always move from one cell to another, from your left to right. Press the left arrow key, you use to move around. You use to move to the back, move towards the left. Right. Press the up arrow key, use to move up. Press the down arrow key, which is to move down. So you can use your arrow keys to move one cell at a time in any direction. Any key you press, you move towards that direction of that key. So the next we're looking at is tab. There's a key on your keypad or keyboard called tab. So when you press your tab, the tab will move from one cell to another, from left to right. Then we have the enter key. The enter key moves from top to bottom with the enter key. Can you see that? Move from top to bottom. So we have the combination of the control key and the arrow key. What will the combination do? The combination of the arrow key and the control key would help jump to the edge of a data region. So let me go back up. By using my control key plus my right arrow key, it takes me to the end of the sheet at the right. If I also use the control key plus my left arrow key, it takes me to the last cell in on my sheet on the left. If I use same thing, control plus the up arrow key, it takes me to the first cell at the top. Control plus down takes me down to the last cell at the bottom. All right, so we have the home button. The home button is there on your keypad. What will this home button do? With this home button, you can move to the beginning of a row. So let's say it's here, beginning of a row. Just select somewhere around here, then I just hit my home button, so it takes me to the beginning of that row. We have the end button too. What will the end button do? The end button, let's see what it does. If I hit the end button, so it's doing nothing, right? So my home button, my control key now will take you to it will move to the beginning of the worksheet. So control plus home button takes me to the beginning of the worksheet. You can see it here, the beginning of the worksheet. All right, so let's use control to get the last use cell on your worksheet. Use control and end. So you can see now this is the last use cell on the worksheet. The last use cell, yes, is 200. That's why I selected that when I use control and end key. So the next basic navigation we're looking at is how to select cells on your worksheets here in Microsoft Excel. So we'll be making use of the sheets and arrow keys. What if I want to select from name, this column, these headers here, from customer name down to price? So it's just shift, then you press your right arrow key and it highlights everything. If I want to select everything down, I'll just still holding my shift button, then press down my down arrow key. It selects the next row. You can see it select the next row, select the next row. If you want to select it upwards, you can see Still pressing down my shift button, pressing down the up arrow, and I'm selecting upwards. You want to select rightwards, pressing down my arrow key, and I'm selecting leftwards. Okay, so what if I want to select a range of cells from the current position to the edge of the data? So I want to select everything, that is selecting everything, this from customer name, Control Shift rightwards to copy everything, downwards to copy all towards the down part. Okay, so if I want to select an entire row, again an entire row, I'm just going to use my shift button with space, shift then space, select the entire row. You can see that. What if I want to select entire column too? I'm here, then shift then space, select the entire column. If I want to select the entire worksheet, entire cells in this worksheet, or a current data region, once I'm selecting this in Control and A, select all the worksheet. What if I'm selecting everything here? It's going to be selecting this thing, Control A, select the whole data in that in this sheet here. Okay, so the next basic navigation we'll be looking at is how to navigate between worksheets. I want to navigate through. Anyway, we've hidden some worksheets. Let me right click and let's see, unhide. I want to unhide report. Okay, so I have reports now. I want to navigate between these two sheets, the sales record and the report sheet. So we use the Control then page up. I'm currently on the sales record. So Control, we have some buttons on your system, the page up and the page down. So Control and my page up, page down. So with page down, it took me to the report. Control page up takes me back to my sales record. So you can use this Control and your page up or page down button to switch between worksheets in a workbook. So you can right click on a sheet tab to quickly see a list of all the sheets and navigate through any of them. So here, right click, so you can see select sheet. You want to select this sheet. Once I like this, you have these two buttons here. Right click or left click. Once I get to see all the sheets that I have. So anyone I want to activate, I'm selecting report and I click OK. It takes me to report. Come here, right click, select the sales record and I click OK. It takes sales record. Alright, so these are the basic navigations in Microsoft Excel inside using your worksheets and inside your workbook. So I hope you've been able to get one or two from this video. Don't forget to like and share, and also hit the subscribe button. Thank you.